Singer. My topic is softball. I've played this sport for 4 seasons so far and do not ever plan to stop. I've chosen this topic because softball has taught me how to work hard, how to perform under pressure, and also taught me that I'm more than what I think. To some, softball is a hobby. Some may call it a sport, but others call it life. Softball is a very complex game which consists of batting, fielding, base running, and fun. You don't need to be the best, but you need to beat the rest. Remember, 4 bases, 3 strikes, 2 teams, 1 winner. Some quotes that I like are, if baseball is life, then softball is heaven. Softball, there's nothing soft about it, it just leaves a bigger bruise. Hustle and heart set us apart. It's not how good you are, but how bad you want it. Play the game you love the game you play. Winners are born, champions are made. Softball, my game, my sport, my life. And SWAG could stand for something we athletes got. My general summary. Softball can be described as a second choice to baseball, but that's not the only way to describe it. On the field, there are 6 infield positions and 3 outfield positions. The infield positions include the pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, and shortstop and third base. The outfield includes right field, center field, and left field. When batting, you need gear such as a helmet and batting gloves and a bat. When in the dugout, always be prepared, be loud, and be proud. The history of softball. The history of softball dates all the way back to 1887 on Thanksgiving Day in Chicago, Illinois. It took place at the Farragut Boat Club at a gathering to hear the outcome of a Yale and Harvard football game. Also, softball came about because of football, not baseball. The field consists of 4 bases and 9 positions. The batter's box is where you must stand when you're up to bat, which is right beside home plate. There are foul lines on the outside of first base and third base, which lead all the way out into the outfield to a fence or any other marking. Equipment. In softball, there are certain types of gear that you must wear, such as when you're batting, you need a helmet, batting gloves, which are optional, and you must have a proper bat. There are different types of bats, like an alloy bat, which is made of aluminum, a composite bat, which is made of carbon fiber, graphite, fiberglass, and sometimes Kevlar, and a hybrid bat, which is made of an alloy barrel and a composite handle. When you're fielding, the gear that you must wear is a face mask and a glove. Gloves come in different brands, colors, and sizes. There's also one last piece of equipment that you might need, a bag, which can hold all of your equipment and keep you organized. Warm-up throwing. After you have warmed up, the next step in your warm-up should be throwing. First, start with wrist snaps, which is where you stand 2 feet away, put your elbow on your glove in the air, and snap your wrist. Then move back a couple of feet through short throws, and finally, move on to long throws. Always remember to throw properly by turning your body completely sideways, bring your arm in an L shape where your body is open, and finally snap out in front of you. When making a short throw, it should not be fast or hard, but when making a long throw, though, it should be fast and forceful. Positions in the infield. In the infield, there are 6 positions, which include pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, shortstop, and third base. When playing in the infield, you must always communicate, such as if the ball's hit in the air or if the batter is bunting. You always need to communicate. You will need to be in a fielding stance when on the field. This stance is taken by having your knees bent slightly, taking contact steps, and being prepared for the ball. Always pay attention when on the field, never turn your back to the ball, and always think that the ball is coming. Another thing to remember is even though you might have fielded the ball well, where you get your glove down and trap it in your glove, you still need to make good throws and good catches. Outfield positions. If you have ever played in the outfield, you know it takes a lot of hustle because there's only 3 fielders out there. Usually when a ground ball is hit into the outfield, you will drop to one knee and try to make a cave around the ball. However, if the ball is hit in the air, you may need to drop step, which is where you move one leg behind the other and start running in the sideways position. If the ball is ever hit deep into the outfield, a cutoff will come out to about the edge of the grass and will receive the ball from you to get it in as fast as they can. If this goes for everyone, always take care of the ball, try not to let it go past you, and hit your cutoffs as often as you can. Your batting stance. Your hand positioning on the bat should be lined up so that your knuckles are all in a line. Your grip on the bat should be loose but tight enough so you have control under the bat. When you're about to bat, you must raise your hands so they are next to your ear and make sure the bat is raised and not tilted downward. Keep your elbows in a V position, which will become natural if you keep your knuckles lined up. When you accomplish all of these steps, your next step will be to take a small stride and keep your eyes on the ball. Your swing. After you've gotten into a proper batting stance, the next step is to prepare for the swing. To do so, you must bring your hands to the ball. This means to take your hands from beside the ear to your side and then make contact with the ball and follow through. You must meet the ball on the same plane and have a fluid swing, not a choppy swing. After you have made contact with the ball, you must rotate your wrists and hips and follow through. Keep your eyes on the ball the whole time and only swing at strikes. When you're batting, you can hit, walk, or strike out. Base running on an infield hit. After you have finished batting, the next step to playing softball is base running. On an infield hit, if it's a close play, you must run as fast as you can to the first base and run through it off into foul territory. Running through the base means that you run straight to the base, hit the outside part of it with your foot, and push off into foul territory. Sometimes players will make misplays or drop the ball somewhere along the way, in which case you need to check the ball and try to advance to the next base. Watching your base coaches is also important because they can tell you to slide or simply stay at the base. Aggressiveness is always important in softball, from fielding the ball to base running. The final topic is stealing. Stealing may be considered the dirtiest job there is in softball. Stealing is when the ball comes out of the pitcher's hand and the player on the base advances to the next. This can happen anytime during the game as long as it happens after the ball is released. Multiple steals are allowed in most leagues, and it's a great way to make up for lost runs or to get the other team to throw the ball around. Sliding also comes into play when dealing with stealing. To slide, tuck one leg under the other and slide towards the base, touching it with your extended foot. This can lead to a very messy resolution. For my hands-on project, I made a softball field with all the players, all 9, and a batter.